Hello everybody, it's Jens Large here with another little video for you, and this time I'm going to be doing a fairly simple, hopefully, fingers crossed, repair to this beastie, which is a Roberts DAB radio, a Gemini 49. Customer brought it in, said, can you get a new on-off button for me, because the button broke, and I don't know quite how it broke, but anyway, it broke. But testing the rest of the radio by pressing the switch with a little screwdriver or whatever, radio works fine. Just got to dismantle it, replace the button. So as soon as I got that, I contacted good old Roberts Radio, and they sent me a box, and there in the box is a rubber switch, and there it is. That's the on-off button, and so that's what's got to be fitted into there. I think they only had green or blue, and I didn't ask the customer, so I thought, well, sort of like green I would have thought went with this better than blue, so hopefully he'll be happy with that. So really and truly, this is more a case of dismantling the radio, fitting that part, putting it all back together. No real repair, but it's fixing it in terms of fixing where the button has gone. So let's get to it, and probably most of this I'll do in high speed. One, two, three, four, 5 main cabinet screws. That one's there for the antenna. You can tell that because it's got ant written on it. Wonder where Deck is. Oh, there he is. Look, he's hiding in there. Oh, sorry, Deck. I just couldn't figure. Couldn't not. Anyway, also in here we've got a battery pack, which you can also fit a rechargeable battery pack or rechargeable batteries, and you've got a switch here, so if you're running it off the DC adapter here, you can actually recharge the batteries. That's good, isn't it? So alkaline, standard alkaline 6 AA batteries. So there's all the screws undone. Let's see. They just simply come apart. Something's coming apart at the bottom. Yeah. Do we have to? Ah, no. Hidden screw under the antenna. Da da da. And yeah, it's a Phillips again. Always beware the hidden screws. Okay, no more, so it should now all come apart. There we go. Fairly simple. So we've got 2 plugs inside, and years ago I got these little pliers for doing some specialty repair work on video cassette recorders, and I can't remember what they were for, but I found them in my toolbox. You can see they're a little bit rusty and need cleaning up, but they've got little hooks on the end, and they are, I have discovered, very good for getting hold of sockets and plugs and pulling plugs and sockets out. So rather than pulling the cable, you're plugging the plug. Very useful little find, that. Okay, let's just close the battery terminal. So there's the radio. So we've basically got to remove the main circuit board here. So there seems to be 1, 2, 3. Is there another one? Oh yeah. There's 3 boards in fact on this. As you can see, it's a nice little sandwich, and in order to get to that one we've got to take, we've only got to take, I think, just that board out, but that board is connected to this board by that edge connector there. So do we have to remove, yeah, the volume control I think would also be beneficial to take that out. Or loosen it at least. And we can get at this one here. You have to remember there's like an insulator on that one as well. Okay, now will this board gently ease up, and can we pull that connector away from the front board? Looks like we should be able to. Can't see any other hidden screws. There it comes, it's coming. Gently lever that board up there a little bit, sort of held in place on the plastic mouldings there a little bit. Aha, I can see we've got a little bit of a job ahead of us. So that board has come away. Now the rubber bit for this switch, we can see, is actually plastic welded. I would do if I actually move the camera. So the rubber bit we can see is actually plastic welded in there, and that means I've got to take this display board off as well to get at that fully. Yes. So let's do that as well. Very gingerly take the display board off and put that somewhere safe. Okay, so there's, oh I see, so the actual rubber, and it was an orange button. I should have looked inside, we can see the orange from the original. Never mind, the customer's going to have to put up with a green one. And that came off fairly easily, didn't it? Seems to be about as clean as we're going to get it. The new rubber button sits over the top. We can see that one of the spikes has come away, broken. So that one, whilst that one may sit there, the other one won't. So I think a little bit of hot melt glue on there would probably do as good a job as the plastic welding would. Let's just pop that under the edge there just so we can press it down firmly. Okay, let's clean that off. I think if we pop that on there and then get the all soldering on onto that. Oh, I love the smell of burning plastic in the morning. wife always says, "What are you burning today then, Charles?" I say, well, not a lot really. So rather than actually getting a hot melt glue gun in there and hot melt gluing it that way, the way I usually like to do little tricky little things like this is to get, I had one somewhere, like all things recently it's vanished, a little plastic pot with a hot melt glue stick in it. Oh, I know, probably put it in the drawer. There it is. Right. So what I can do now, I can just cut off a piece of hot melt glue from the stick. Cut it to approximately the shape I want, which is going to be down there, and push it in place. Just enough to hold it. And again with a soldering iron, melt that into place. I'll have a cup of tea while we're working on it. I'm pretty sure. Moved while it was cooling. Keep your finger on it. And the old countdown clock going. I'll see if I can get a little animation of a clock and put that on there. I'll keep looking over there because that's where the camera used to be. You notice the camera's now up there. I've done that so that, and done various changes so that I can get rid of the glare that was on my head, because of putting my hat on and off all the time was a right pain. So moving the camera there, changing the lighting just slightly so that it wasn't right on my bonds, just makes life a little bit nicer. So if I stick forward, see I've got the old paint. I suppose if I saved up some pennies I could go for a hair transplant. Would that be worth doing? Who knows? Anyway, yeah, you can see a little bit more of the workshop, can't you? Yeah, see a little bit more of the bench. Yes. Anyway, hope you're all keeping well and enjoying the show. Right, that seems to have set. I think for security's sake I'll do it the same again, but just down this little edge here. Probably not quite so much glue on that side. At least with hot melt glue, rather than adhesive type glue, if ever this happens again, we know we can take it apart, don't we? And there's only a button in the middle, so I haven't got to be aware of bits on the outside. I just find this is more accurate than trying to get a nozzle. A glue gun nozzle, which is huge generally, even on my little glue gun, which is a small little glue gun, just getting that nozzle in there is just a pain. So let's pop that back in my box, my handy dandy box. Give it a bit of a blow, help it cool down, and wait for it to set. press the button, make sure the button operates. Oh, hang on, let's go back to the bench. Right, there we are, pressing the button. So now we should be, oh, let's put the display back in, and we'll just quick dust off in case there's any dust got in there. Main circuit board, reconnect, so edge connector, push that on there. Oh, hang on, you have a wire trap to it. Edge connector on a little bit more. Make sure it locates nicely. Make sure the volume control still sits in place, which it does. It's odd the volume control is. Oh, I see, it's held in by that. Possible bit of moisture on there. We'll just give that a little squirt with isopropyl. Let's clean up, nice. Okay. Oh. So we've got nice and warm in there on the power module. See that? There must be some sort of regulator chip or something under there. Or is it that regulator? No, there's nothing there. So let's plug things back together. Yeah, it's on and off. Plugged back in. And let's just push it together, but we won't screw it together until we've tested it. So let's get our handy dandy 6-volt barrel connector. See if that one will fit. Yeah, that one will go. DC in 12 volts, centre positive. Bench power supply. The old bench power supply there, you can see, get that up to 12 volts. Look at that, perfect. Positive, negative. Oh, that's it. Knock things over. And we're working. Roberts Radio 2 tuning. Probably won't get very much with the aerial not up. It's on DAB, not available. There we go. RDS, so that means it must have FM on it somewhere. Because RDS is only on FM. Yeah, it says FM. Band. There we are.
Cable as well. A bit more difficult, but it's just good fun when you crack it, you know.
Yeah, triple threat, definitely. Simon, let's do this. Your bonus questions. It's either backing bands.
That'll do me. Right. Let's just have a little look, see if there's any cleaning we can do. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of cleaning we can do on that edge there. Again, a little drop of water on the cleaning cloth. Lovely jubbly. Let's screw the beastie back together. Right, let's put some batteries in. A little stock of test batteries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Roberts, there we go.
Good be you. Send us an email with your name, your contact details, and all the stuff about music that you like. And the address is this.
Let's just see if it will go to Radio 2 on DAB. DAB in my workshop here is not brilliant. So.
Style of attack that characterised Mr. Fadge's periodical. The famous comments showed that in Yule's book there was neither entertainment nor any other kind of interest.
So the thing is with DAB,
the perfection of journalistic skill is to assail an author without increasing the number of his readers.
at least with FM it just goes
Reviewing the current fully achieved
quieter,
this end.
but with DAB you can't decode the signal. Anyway, here we are. So, thanks for watching this little video. You'll see me again on another video here on CIL Electronics. Thanks very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Of course, if you like it, do give us a like. And if you want to see some more, then just subscribe. It's entirely up to you. I'm not going to force you. I'm not going to go throw in bits and pieces and pop-ups and all that. And oh, I don't know. That's what for other people. This is just purely for entertainment. If you like it, great. If not, thanks very much. Cheerio till next time.